Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and welcome to our first installment of Deca Tuesdays. Today, we're going to be reacting to Donner Bell. This was suggested by Damian Perry over in the Buy Me a Coffee, so thank you, Damian, for the suggestion and the donation. I truly do appreciate it. If you guys want to support the channel, get your suggestions to me faster, get access to Discord and all that other fun stuff, take a look at the link tree in the description to find the Buy Me a Coffee and a bunch of other great links there. But without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's see what Donner Bell is all about. Let's see what Deca has to say. Let's get it.
Donner. Ready. The table's set, we're here live, watching stars fall like confetti. They slip into a wormhole and spiral down the eddy, descend into the pleasures of the flesh-covered red meat. But let's see, it's either...
Yo, nice start here, man. Again, on that same like dream-like storybook type of intro, we got the sample spelling out Donner. Also, weird side note, has anybody else noticed that the YouTube like play bar, it turns a little pink right behind the dot these days? I don't know if that's just me, maybe it's not, but either way, great beginning here. Love the start. Let's bring it back to like right before Deca drops in.
Ready. The table's set, we're here live, watching stars fall like confetti. They slip into a wormhole and spiral down the...
And what is something I love is he rhymes across the samples. So going from the R to the RU, ready, that works great because it still feels like we're spelling, even though now we're at the point where we're just using words that sound like individual letters, which is another weird thing about the English language. But then ready, where do we go immediately from there? I believe it's spaghetti. Great start. Let's dive in now.
Confetti, they slip into a...
Confetti, my bad. Maybe spaghetti will be coming. That'd be a good rhyme.
Like confetti, they slip into a wormhole and spiral down the eddy, descend into the pleasures of the flesh-covered red meat. But let's see, it's either light fare or it's heavy. My only pet peeve is splitting hairs like the Red Sea. If there's a cure for the lethargy, it won't be in your self-help books or in alchemist's secret recipes. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, great transitions in this rhyme scheme, using red meat to transition from like the eddy type of scheme. It's strange because it's made up of similar sounds, but with a slightly different consonant at the end, so that transition moves us smoothly. Then we got the Red Sea coming in, another great rhyme, really prioritizing that long E sound as we move forward.
Secret recipes. Yes, indeed. Get your frequency adjusted. In stark contrast to the tripe they feed the public. Speaking of which, they're saying things are on the uptick with cherry-picked data and graphs to back it up with. I don't buy it, Steven. I see a seven-headed fire-breathing dragon flying overhead while we're speaking. Sirens blaring, war cries, tires screeching. Divided, conquered, prosecuted for high treason.
Beautiful. And just the visual storytelling is unparalleled in his style, man. Obviously, we got great storytellers like Aesop Rock and K Reno, and then we got, Deca here giving us his own great unique twist on that. Amazing visuals. Let's bring it back just for a second here.
Sirens blaring, war cries, tires screeching, divided, conquered, prosecuted for high treason.
Yeah, just all of this chaos, and then he kind of caps off all that visual description with the actual like action of what's happening. It works really well. It gives us context, and then it puts us into the event. Beautiful way to do it, man. And the mix, always clean. Like I said before, that like slight grain and coarseness to his voice is just very welcome, adds a nice texture to the track. His vocal is always like just that perfect level above the beat, in balance with the beat. It's the primary thing you hear when it's there, but everything else works well with it. Nothing is drowned out.
Divided, conquered, prosecuted for high treason. Unpacking rations for the young, snatching crumbs, pump action, semi-automatic tongue lashes. Food for thought forms.
I like that semi-automatic tongue instead of semi-automatic gun. It's a little twist, a nice little bend there.
Pump action, semi-automatic tongue lashes. Food for thought forms, fragments of the sun, fractions of the whole, fashioned from the tree of life, compassion. Freeze the light from the deepest night, throw this custom-made pair of they live shades on to see the sights. Where wolves masquerade as lambs for a decent bite, and picks will crack your skull like whack-a-mole, then read your rights.
Oh, that's cool. Wolves masquerade as lambs instead of a wolf dressed in sheep's clothing. Great one right there. Switching up that common figure of speech and the push, man. It's again the balance here. He achieves this like dreamlike kind of state, creates these crazy images, and then the persistence of the rhymes. They just keep rolling. It's at a nice walking pace. The speed ebbs and flows just a little bit, but it's constant.
For a decent bite, and picks will crack your skull like whack-a-mole, then read your rights. In the holding cell on Earth's outer crust, that aims to explore the inner worlds and mere the outer husk. The hidden principalities and powers that corrupt, pick the flesh off of eagle's bones and ground them into dust. Who to trust? Discussing chords that the music struck on acoustic strings made of human guts and 9 muses plug. Remove the cuffs, loosen up. Adjust the antenna and receive a transmission for the future us.
The lines.
Ooh, great little bridge here with that change up in the instrumental. The way that the drums and those string stabs were coming in sync with each other really just creates this hard punctuation for each beat. Beautiful, man. Really well done with that. Let's see where this little bridge leads us. Seems like we got some kind of like spacey sample section here.
Strings made of human guts and 9 muses plug. Remove the cuffs, loosen up. Adjust the antenna and receive a transmission for the future us.
Sounds right. The lines are drawn. Night comes, and so does the time for waiting.
I'm broadcasting live. You can hear state policemen moving around behind me. A few of the demonstrators are moving forward, shouting to the police officers, trying to explain to them what their case is. I certainly don't believe they're going to have much success.
See police unload. Helmets on, billy clubs in their hands.
Yeah.
Shoot to kill.
Beautiful reverb on this section here. Gives it this nice atmospheric feeling, like you can feel the space. You know, that audio from like some field reporter out there with the camera in the midst of whatever it is that's going on exactly. You can feel like the air and the wind and the sound of the people all around them. Just wonderfully done. Really, really atmospheric there.
Their hands.
Shoot to kill, Molesca. He's got his hands up, Chief. Take it easy. All right, you.
No need to shoot me, officer. I was...
Don't you be telling me what not to do, man. Just walk forward and keep them hands high.
Sick.
I brush my teeth twice daily and smile.
That was crazy. I brush my teeth twice daily and then smile. That was Donner Bell from Deca, y'all. That outro definitely giving off some like Danger Doom type of vibes where we have the samples creating a conversation between themselves. Also similar in a way to Monster Zero by another MF Doom track, or maybe that's by King Ghidorah. But regardless, love the use of samples, especially the vocal samples. Beautiful beat, wonderful bars. Very excited to do more of these Deca reactions, so keep checking back in every Tuesday. Thank you again to Damian Perry for all the suggestions and the donations, because we got another suggestion of his coming next week, so get y'all's in so we can get on to yours soon after that. But much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see more videos like this, and I will see you all next time.